I do this every single time. It just
That's
never
fine.
fails. All right, welcome back to another episode of Dried Blood, and I definitely got to learn to push the audio buttons better. All right, we were just sitting down to talk with Viago and Tetra, the Short Nord and Fabled 42 here, about their fight on episode 6 of D20 Deathmatch. Viago was just telling us about his how he feels about his big win here.
Yeah, I feel like I did the right stretching, and I ate all the good vegetables before the match. And I did an ample amount of trash talking. I had a very good adversary, so I felt challenged.
I really appreciated the end there, the unceremonious kick after all the attempts to body slam and to give these cool finishing moves just to finish it off with a nice fuck you kick to the chest.
Well, to be honest, Arbiter, I didn't think she had. I thought she had more left in her. There was more. I was trying to insult her and then maybe get her to fight back some more, but it was one of those like, come on. Oh, are you getting up? Oh,
Oh no. But Tetra, you did fight really hard. Like you were only down to 2 key points left.
Yes, he was being quite a big asshole. The entire match, I used all key points, and I got very lucky on the rolls. Which, speaking of rolls, he had many of them. He was in bad shape. But he did win, so congrats to him on the win. I let him have it because sometimes every dog needs their day.
Oh man, Mike, can we talk about how many nat 20s you rolled though? For as a side note to this,
goodness.
Yeah, it was. Speaking as like just a person in the world, never in my life have I rolled so many 20s ever.
I've never had that many rolled against me.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I survived as long as I did.
Challenge, and you're like, nope.
I honestly can't believe how I didn't get stun locked. Like that one hero point saved me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I failed those 2 times, but
well, that's the funny
man.
we have our own, because this is a PvP 1v1. It's obviously 5e is not necessarily meant for this. We have some homebrew rules in case of a stunning strike or a stunned status, because to give everyone a fair chance to still compete and not be stunned constantly, but didn't even have to come into play. I was like, oh, we finally gonna get to use the rules, and then no.
Yeah,
I tried very hard for that, and I was like, oh, I'll even use my hero point to boost the DC, and he's like, no, I am Viago. I'm going to fuck your entire day up.
Basically it.
Nice impression. It was like it really sounded like Tetra trying to do Viago's accent.
Yeah.
It was absolutely incredible. That scene though, or the map was incredible. It started animating, and it legitimately freaked me out. I was like, am I seeing that? That is awesome.
Yeah, the little actual beings reaching out and trying to grab you.
I love these maps, and shout out again. We've shout out before, but shout out to Animated Dungeon Maps. It's patreon.com/animated maps. They're who we use for a lot of our maps, and they come out with a lot of really cool, interesting 4K animated stuff, and it's just whenever I find something really cool, I found this map a while back, and I was like, ooh, this is cool. It's like a little stomach action.
It was really neat.
Yeah.
And you put it underground inside of a creature, like that is. You immediately threw me for you're like, and here we are, because we didn't know the setting going into this. Because initially it was like a starting page of like a fire thing, and I was like, okay, I can use this, I can use that, and then you're like, JK, you're in a beast under the ocean, and I was like, oh crap, you put a cat in water.
I was really hoping that you were going to like fill the room with water, because I'm like, octopus, activate.
Oh,
I'd been screwed.
Perfect.
Yeah, I had giant octopus as my. It was giant octopus or giant toad was my other backup, because I could only do it twice. But
I was worried. I actually when you said underwater, I thought I had the same thought of you being an octopus, and I had the perfect one-liner queued up in my brain for it. I was like, oh, you're just 1 arm short of my 9 lives. Claw, claw, claw.
I was that's I didn't even think about filling this creature with water, but if we ever reuse
all the people in the future.
If we ever reuse this map, that's happening.
Now, okay.
Yikes.
Obviously, Viago is very powerful, resistant, the key things of a barbarian, but being a half orc, what's the other half?
In this instance, it would have been human.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you, in your own mind, like when you're creating this character, you were dreaming of something else, right? I think
Yeah. So I actually have a homebrew race, which is an Oricaiath, which is half
Ooh.
orc, half Goliath. Both cultures in typical fantasy, or even in my homebrew world, they don't necessarily like each other. And a lot of times those relationships are bred through hate, but this one was actually bred through love. So they both were shunned by their clans and tried to start their own. And it ended up that's kind of like the family line of that race in the world. So I couldn't be that in this, so half orc in that regard.
Yeah.
That's what I have in my head anyway for Viago.
the spirit's there, though.
Oh yeah.
Terrifying. It's still terrifying. I was like, oh God. I just saw a picture of your character and I was like, all right, I can't compete with that giant thing. Let's build something small and fast. It's like a Manny Pacquiao situation.
Well,
that Sentinel is disgusting. Like,
yeah.
You wrecked me with it. I couldn't get away from you.
That's when you did a lot of damage to begin with, too.
Yeah, you did more damage on my turn than you did on your turn.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
Unfounded.
Well, we like to kind of end the dried bloods every week with kind of asking either as your character or as yourselves, do you have any words for the fans, for the acolytes? Any last parting wisdom?
Yes, do not fight asshole at bottom of ocean. It is not going well for you.
I would say trust your gut. And if anybody was just trying to run away from you, you stop them in their tracks and you tell them, hey, you're not going anywhere.
Laugh is required.
All right, you heard it here on Dried Blood. We'll see you next time.